Hello and welcome to this Wildstorm Lightning tutorial. In this tutorial we will be covering collision detection. So let's get started. Collision detection is the process of detecting if two objects collided, not making those objects not overlap each other, not simulating physics, just detecting if they collided. Wildstorm makes you handle physics on your own and making objects not overlap on your own, because really there could be so many different creative elements you would like to do and different kind of creative physics type things you would want to do in your game that Wildstorm cannot possibly handle them all. So let's get started. Open up your Wildstorm Lightning CLI, and if you don't type anything else, please type C:. Please. Go to where your Wildstorm directory is located. Okay, edit entity, and let's edit our game object. Alright, edit your physics script, and src/scripts/objects/game object/physics.lua. Alright, go ahead and go to the main menu, save, there you go. Now I've taken the liberty of putting the physics script in the directory already, so remember that's located in the same place where you put all your other scripts for the game object. Right there. So, let's go ahead and learn about collision detection now. We actually require a new component to do collision detection, and that is the scan area. A little bit of background here. If it seems like there's a lot of overhead or unused things in the scan area, that's because there are. The scan area was originally a different form of collision detection where you could collide with any kind of shape. However, I unfortunately had to deprecate that feature because of a bad optimization that broke the entire system. And it is now simple bounding box collision. For those of you who may not know what bounding box collision is, you basically have a static box, you can't rotate, and you basically detect collisions with this box. That's a pretty box right there. So the first thing you're going to want to do, just like we added a sprite up here, you're going to want to call singleton add scan area. Alright? And then the next thing you're going to want to do is get its rectangle. That's what getR stands for. And then you can set the rectangle's attributes. It's width, height, and length. Width is horizontal, height is vertical, and L is on the Z-axis. That's right, collision detection is in 3D in Wildstorm. If you assign 0 to this, then its Z is infinite. But we're not going to do that today. And then we tell the bounding box where to go, and then we set the scan area's rectangle. Okay. So, simple enough. So I've made some sample code here. There's a couple attributes you should know about in scan area. So we get its collision. It returns an object. It has a couple neat little things that we don't really need to get into. But the most important thing it has is its bool. C::get bool. So see this variable up here. Is assigned to the object that this returns. And remember, scan area is a new global. Oopsie. So that'll work across all your scripts. You can type scan area here. For example, get collision, and it would work. Or, you can type it here, anywhere you want. So this, if this is true, then the object has detected a collision. The next thing you want to know about is size. How many collisions did it detect? Alright, this will tell you how many it detected. And then this, get a collision data, will return a collision data object. And it has a few things. It has the object ID of the other object collided with it, the component ID, forgot how to spell there for a second, of the object you collided with, and the object ID of the object you collided with, and one more thing, where you collided with the other object. And I here just stands for any index of maybe 0. If this is 1, then start at 0. If size is 1, I'm pointing at the screen, is 1, then you start at 0. Or the only collision would be collision 0. So an array, for you Lua programmers, your arrays usually start at 1. In Whitestorm, pretty much everything starts at 0. So element 0, element 1, element 2, element 3, element 4. And then that might contain stuff, stuff, stuff. You get the idea. Okay, so if size is greater than 0, then I'm going to give you a little example here. Say we want to get where we collided every time and print it to the screen. We could do this. Sorry. Typing a lot of code here. Alright. We could do this to print where the object collided with this object to the screen. Let's run this example. Now the objects are always going to collide since they're all on top of each other in this example. So collision point, pretty much where the object is right now. And that is collision detection with Whitestorm Lightning. Thank you for watching this tutorial, and please rate, comment, subscribe, download, and experiment with Whitestorm Lightning.